Yo! So today we are in San Francisco again. We start off the day at Sweet Maple, which is a well-known breakfast restaurant in San Francisco. And they're most known for their Millionaire's Bacon, which is kind of like a sweet, caramelized, smoky bacon that they have there. We thought the breakfast was very good, and the presentation of the food was very good, and also all the ingredients were fresh and well prepared. So we would definitely go there again and would highly recommend it. Now we're on our way to the San Francisco cable cars. We've actually been to San Francisco like 20-30 times now, and we've never taken any of the cable cars. So today we're going to try to see if we can get some tickets to the cable car and ride it to Market Street. As we're walking, we see a Patagonia store, so we're big fans of Patagonia jackets, so we have to go check it out.
So as we say, we're a fan of Patagonia. So
yeah, we went to the Patagonia store, and then there was a jacket that Claire liked, so we ended up buying it. Claire had also bought some other stuff off the Patagonia website, but I think we looked at the designs and the jackets that Claire bought online in the store, and they're not as good as we thought, so Claire ended up buying a different jacket. We're now at the world famous San Francisco cable car station. Yeah, so we just bought our cable car tickets. They're pretty expensive. It's $8 per single ride ticket, and it's going to be $32 for a round trip for 2 people. So this is the cable car station near the Ghirardelli Square. So now we're on the cable car. We're waiting for it to leave. We're not really sure where this one goes. Hopefully it goes to Market Street. So we've stopped at the Market Street station. You can see all of the cable cars here behind me. Yeah, now we're gonna walk to the Westfield Mall on Market Street. This is actually the first day in San Francisco in a while that it doesn't require indoor masks. So we're gonna try to go into the mall without our masks. So we were able to go into the mall successfully without our masks. There's a sign in front that says, you know, fully vaccinated people aren't required to wear masks. It's optional. However, when we were walking in the mall, pretty much everybody was wearing masks. Very few people, maybe like 1% of people weren't wearing masks. So now we're actually off to Saap. It's a Thai restaurant near the Dog Patch district, and so that's what we're gonna have for lunch today. Yeah, this part of San Francisco doesn't really look like San Francisco at all. It's near the Dog Patch district, and it's more like you know, shorter buildings. It looks more like just a regular old city rather than San Francisco. There's no hills really, it's mostly flat. So we just finished eating at Saap, the Thai restaurant in San Francisco. It was probably one of the best Thai restaurants we've eaten at in the US. We got the tom yum shrimp, and then we also got the pork shoulder with dipping sauce, and we got sticky rice. So the thing with sticky rice is, you know, normally, you know, I think a lot of Western people don't really eat sticky rice that often, but sticky rice is really good with stuff like curry, stuff like tom yum soup, because you can rip off some of the sticky rice and dip it in the soup, and it tastes really good. Since we're walking back to the cable car, I just wanted to talk about our cable car experience. So the cable car, basically you're on a tourist attraction that is moving throughout the city. So while you're on the cable car, people are kind of looking at you, We're taking pictures of the cable car, so it feels like a very cool experience because you're basically on a moving tourist attraction yourself. So and it feels very nice on the cable car because it's open. You know, you have a good view. It doesn't feel like an enclosed bus. The only thing about the cable car is it's kind of loud, and also the ride isn't very comfortable. So if you don't really like that kind of thing, you probably wouldn't be comfortable for a long ride on the cable car.
So I guess in order to turn the cable car, they have to do it manually on this wooden platform.
So now we're back on the cable car, trying to go back to near the Ghirardelli Square. So that concludes our day in San Francisco. We just got off the cable car. It's at a different stop than what we were thinking where we would stop, but actually this is better because this is actually closer to our car than the other stop, which is near Ghirardelli Square.